Time for episode 3. We're going to be trying to finish Caramel today. We don't have much left to do, but there are 2 very hard fights in our near future, so that's what we're going to have to deal with.
So you can breathe underwater. How are you doing that? Something Celestia, huh? Makes as much sense as the rest of this. Now, watch out for those jellyfish!
Let us see who the first chatter will be. W fail pip. Honestly, like a big part. Wait. I think you can auction malevolent gear. That's something I should have looked for. I should have looked for the malevolent hat for level 150. I'm not there yet. I'm still about 5 levels away, but once I get there, that'll probably be a major boon to have. I don't think it gives res though, so might be a little bit sus, but we'll do what we can. What's up, Anthony Lifecoin? Welcome to the chat. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome to the chat as well. Really and truly do be out here. Isu Max? Yeah. Level 145 out of 170 at the moment. Not that much further to go. Just 3 worlds after the end of this one, and we're pretty close to the end of this one, so. Alright, 1 more jellyfish, and we'll be good to go. Alright, I'm gonna get the one over here. I didn't pit fail this time, so barring any other jellyfish joining the fight, I could just frost giant next turn. Also, assuming that I don't pit fail that turn either. We good? In business? Now let's just not critical block. That's kind of all you gotta do for me here. Thank you very much. Here we go to Goblerton.
Ah, that's better. No forests, no allergens. Welcome to Goblerton, Wizard. Is it everything you were expecting? As for the gobblers, we are an indolent people. We while away our days eating, expelling gases, and passing out from the exertion. Small details like maintenance and not eating the street tend to escape us. I'd hope to change that, to encourage them to do things, anything.
It's the witch, the one who scared King Gobblestone away. Get her!
But then there was that. I'm afraid I require your services as bodyguard, kiddo. Hopefully you can convince them not to resort to cannibalism.
Here, the pit fell often. Ice's problem? Yeah, it's like the Chrysalis gear is just such a lifesaver for Ice in terms of the damage department, but we have to run like like a 15% chance to pit fail, which is kind of mental. There is also the director and executive rings that I could get right now to get a little bit more damage, but if I did that, my pip chance would literally be 72, so probably not a good idea. Might be able to get him, but I would have to wait the probably 6 to 8 turns to get the other one. I am excited to get to Lemuria, though. That's a good school to weave into for balanced PvP and PvE. I would honestly say Storm for both. Storm will get you a dual blade, and also I think with the new update, Storm also can give you an attenuate, I think, that converts your balance damage into storm damage, so you can get around balance resist that way. It's a little unreliable though, because they could just aura over it, but still.
Oh, fine. We won't eat the witch, but tell her she better not wish away our new king. Or bring us some food. Please.
Bring them food? But Nana supplies all the food to Gobleton. No wonder they're so hangry. It's those Antijoys. They'll get you every time. I have a theory that gobbler physique and attitude are influenced by the food that we eat, more so than other races, hence my unique appearance. That's why I think gobblers can be the solution to the Antijoys. We just need to feed them the right thing. Alas, they are set in their ways. I asked King Gobblestone, a portly fellow, even by gobbler standards, to see what happened if he exercised and ate fewer than 30 meals a day. This upset him greatly. He began ranting about witches, then waddled off to some other world. In response, the citizenry ran me out of town. Since I'm persona non grata here, can you ask some of the gobblers about the missing food rations, and if they've noticed any absent brethren? Capital! I'll do some sleuthing from the shadows and meet you on the other side of the island. Good luck!
So much has changed in the game, coming back after 6 years. If you're coming back after 6 years, that would line up to about Imperia Part 2. So this world that I'm in right now is the first one after that. So everything that you're seeing from now to the end of Season 5 of this budget walkthrough is going to be new content. So exciting. They took out Burn and Pop. They did, because, I mean, let's be real. But there's a lot of different cool new mechanics that they've brought in with it. So like you see this Locust Swarm, it's like Spellments got expanded on a ton. I don't know if, or no, Spellments came out fall of 2019, right? So maybe that was like right after you quit for a while.
Gobblers working in factories? Yep, I heard about that. Not me though. No sirree, Bob. That's against the gobbler code. Eat, rest, play, sleep. And sometimes sleep eat. There's still a debate about that last one. Point is, gobblers don't work or conversate. Hint.
Gobblers working in factories? Why would you say such a horrible thing? My blood sugar's too low for this kind of talk. I gotta lie down.
The food ration drops from Nana have stopped. Everybody panic! Oh, so sleepy. Nap now, panic later. Night night.
What's this about sweating anti-joys? Is that for when I feel like a nut or when I don't? Oh, anti-joys. Yeah, that sounds exhausting. And our food drops. Yeah, they get taken away whenever Nana needs another professional taste tester for her factory. Been happening a lot lately. King Gobsmack says the testers just sit and eat all day, then give Nana their expert opinions. Well, I do it, but it sounds exhausting.
Well, what's the not so skinny, kiddo? Learn anything useful? So Nana and co. are extorting the gobblers for expert taste testing labor? How grandmotherly. And the new King Gobsmack is in on it? Well then, we must have words with King Gobsmack. You go distract the castle guards by the side door, whilst I sneak in elsewhere. Meet me inside.
Hold up, little buddy. I mean, halt in the name of the king.
Oh, that sounded so authoritative, buddy. I'm like literally shaking over here. Nicely done.
Thanks, buddy. We're pretty awesome guards, aren't we, buddy?
So awesome, buddy. Oh, and you can go on in, little bud. Just know that we're like pretty sure we saw a gross witch sneaking around.
Way to be informative.
Bro.
I've got good news and bad news.
We totally knew you were trying to distract us while your witch friend snuck into the castle. and we know which witch that witch is.
Hooah! And we caught you both! And we brought backup buddies! We're like the best guards ever, aren't we, buddy?
The faster you fight them, the faster they stop talking.
Point taken. It was just the new world spells in the fall update. I'm actually not sure. I don't really know where they plan to go with that. Wallaroo sort of satiated the urge for like a new AoE. But I imagine they're going to do something similar to the Nova spells. That would be my guess, at least. Just like a lore adjacent spell with some utility. Do you think this kills with two blades? I'm not gonna wait and see. Bro. Goofy ass attack.
Oh, no fair. You cheated. Are you okay, buddy?
I think so. Thanks for asking, buddy. We totally would have won that fight if we'd been properly fueled.
Good point, buddy. You come back after we've eaten, and we'll put the hurt on you.
Yeah! Until then, I guess you can, like, go talk to the king. Just don't run this one off with your crazy witch talk, okay?
Ooh, sick burn, buddy. Come on, let's go find clouds that look like stuff.
Let's hope those two aren't indicative of the new king's sensibilities. This way! Good gravy! Your Majesty clearly hasn't missed too many meals. I guess Gobblestone was the snack-sized king.
His voraciousness, King Gobsmack, demands to know the reason for this intrusion. He also inquires about this gravy you spoke of.
We demand to know why gobblers are being offered up like chattel to be sweated in Nana's factories.
Dude.
The tributes serve a higher purpose. They will continue, so the food drops continue. You won't drive away Gobsmack as you did his cousin.
Gobblestone wasn't driven away. He rolled away after I suggested he try jumping jacks. You see, exercise produces splendorphins, which... Oh, yeah. No need to translate that, Wormtongue. We get the gist. Come on, kiddo. Let's get out of here. I think I have an idea.
An idea. A new shadowy for every school at the same cost and top path and bottom path. So Roshan stuff for PvP would be my guess. Yeah, that would be nice. One thing that I do want to see is, now that they've done like a reevaluation of all the shad spells, I would want to see like a 2 shad AoE for every school. And it would just do like a fuck ton of damage. But it would be in line with costing 2 shads. I think that would be cool.
Gobsmack may be worse than Gobblestone, but that worthless conversation made me realize something else. Gobblers are the problem, but we can also be the cure. When we exercise, our bodies produce sweet splendorphins. They can negate the antijoys. At least that's my theory. We'll need to test it. I've created a makeshift lab in an old building that these gobblers wouldn't dare trespass in. The gym. Let's go. Well, that's odd. The door won't open. Ugh! The old lock probably rusted shut or something. We'll have to go round the long way. Follow me!
Go away! No one may enter the witch's abode!
Why not?
After she left, nasty boogeyman appeared. Terrible monsters of slime and ick. So we locked them in the place no one ever goes.
I see. And what if I told you that I was the witch in question?
Oh, well, I guess I would arrest you. But the jail's all the way over there. And I'm pretty comfortable. So help yourself.
What are those things? They're disgusting. Are they? No. Oh, you think they'll leave us alone if we don't pick at them?
The dialogue is maximum disgust, real. Like, they were having a field day writing that. I'm gonna say that much. It's kind of mental. But yeah, this is going to play a major part in my little strategy for the Oogie Boogies. The Gobsmack. Just don't tell the Feds about it. If it works, that is.
Well, that was the worst experience of my life. You know what I think these are? Well, you see, gobblers ingest a great deal, especially sugar. And, at least my theory is, food greatly affects every atom of their bodies. In this case, those atoms have become imbued with sugar rush energy. Now, when certain bodily substances are expelled, say via sneezing, the sugar rush energy in those substances persists and, yeah, let's just go. Oh, of course, more of the disgustingness.
Oh, we were dragoon farming for a moment? Nope. Never. Not happening. Legion Shield Gaming. Well, I could probably just blade twice and Frenzy didn't hit. Probably got a Guardian Spirit? No. I have a better idea. The trash can come with. For real though. Alright, is it power hour? It is. Alright, surely 11 pips worth of Snowball Barrage is enough to kill these both, right? Even with the Legion Shield. Maybe not with the Brace. Yeah. What'd you eat for dinner last night? Canes. My favorite. Biden Blast. Yeah, it came up a little bit short. Plenty of damage to that one though. Anyway, this is a regular occurrence. That one dose picking guy would love these mobs. Yeah, bro, where's Zavala? You think the high school needs a rework in terms of school identity? Since other schools are doing their job better than ICE. Honestly, man, I feel like school identity is just a dead joke at this point. Like, I'm gonna be so for real. Track gain's so bad. Yeah, bro, you got to. You gotta figure it out at some point. Another shield is at the World Trade Center. Surely this does 700 though, right? I'm powered twice to be able to make this happen. Yeah, we're good.
So help me if there's an even bigger mucus monster in the next room. Yep, and there it is! An even bigger one! A full-on boogeyman, no less. I swear you can't write something this repugnant.
This one's got some health on him. Blade, Frenzy, Gas. That was your trip to our nation's capital. It was good. Enjoyed it. Alright. Give me my shed. Or don't. 90%, I guess. We should be fine though. Or... well, I hope so. Yeah. Relax with that. Okay, run me my shed. So what's your strat for Gobsmack? Well, it involves this building. I will say that. Or don't give me my shed. I think I actually have to flee because of that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shrike up and just go for a giant. You think Scales should be nerfed or do its 2 school pips justify its DPP? The main deal with Scales is that it's a triple hit. And that's the main kicker. Alright, surely I get my shed next round, right? You think it should do more damage if I only hit once? To be honest, I think if it functioned more like a Spectral Blast type deal, like you're saying, I think that would absolutely fix things up. Yeah, bro, that minion's doing the most to stay alive, but... oh my god. I just can't make that up. Just found out today that Gaze, Fate, and Chameleon are chromatic. Yeah. It's very useful for balance. Actually gained a lot of shads right there. Problem is I'm taking 30% lash. So I need to just live. until I can... Yeah, I mean 1800. That should be okay. Seems to have a lot of genuinely good ideas for Peeve. 73. It's too bad you're not invested in it, but I understand. Yeah, it's most of it is just a matter of not being listened to. It's like the devs are... You'd be hard-pressed to find a development team that is more out of touch than this one is. Alright, that only took... Oh, what? Do I die or do I get stunned? I get stunned. I actually get the damn shad, and then this happens. But the stun on Frost Giant... Yeah, it only ever serves to annoy me. Because when it gets used on me, it's like, it takes me out for a turn. And whenever I, you know, don't... Whenever I'm in this exact scenario where the mob is alive, because I used Frost Giant to go for a kill and it didn't, it's like, that sort of thing. The devs don't care.
Ew! Come on, wizard. My lab is just through here. Mind the treadmills. All right. I've removed the barricade on the front door they put up to keep the snots. Capital. I have everything we need here to test the effect of splendorphins on antijoys. Except, of course, for the antijoys themselves. I'll need you to go get some from the hangry gobblers. Just get them worked up and collect the sweat. Battling ought to do it. Meanwhile, I'll run on one of these old treadmills to make splendorphins. When you have the antijoy-filled sweat, come back through that other entrance. Shouldn't be any of those nasty little nose nuggets that way.
Biggest problem is Ratbeard. If you're not already saying something similar to what he has in mind for the game, he's not going to listen. And then you even, like, acquiesce and play by his rules, and then he still ignores you. It do not make sense, bro. It do not matter. Honestly, there are a lot of gaming companies out of touch. Kaz just much more open about being so. Yeah, they wear it like a badge of honor. I don't get that in the slightest, to be honest with you. It's like Cam, for example. Cam is the DeSantis to Ratbeard's Trump. It's like Ratbeard knows he's a horrible developer and knows it, deliberately going against the community's ideas. And Cam tries to follow in his footsteps, tries to emulate the style, but just doesn't quite have that same notoriety for it, so... Yeah. I heard that he wants to PvP ban all of the pure damage school pip spells, like Winter Moon, Ninja Pigs, like the A-Path for things like Tree of Strife, and like the Nova spells, that sort of deal. And... It's like, that's sort of where I'm coming from when I say that. Okay, I seem so allergic to reconsider decisions they made, like they seem too prideful to even bother to admit that they might have did a wrong decision. I know, bro. It's like they would have to admit they're wrong, and we all know how hard that is for them.
Come on, not even a cookie for our troubles? Mess with us again and I'm going to eat your hat. Seriously though. It's a delicious looking hat.
Should I show him what this looks like unstitched?
Whew! You're back. I've collected my splendorphins. And you have the antijoys. Great! Just give me a moment to mix them together. Success! They cancel each other out! Which means we can remove the sourness of the gummies so good old-fashioned fairy dust can do its thing. The problem is getting enough splendorphins. I can't do it by myself, and the other gobblers are too hangry and lazy. But like I said, a gobbler's personality is affected by what they eat. So if we can find the right food, it might settle them. To that end, check out the library. It's nothing but cookbooks, so I've never actually been, but perhaps one such book has the meal we need.
One quest away from Gobsmack. That's so boring. The game is supposed to be fun. Why are they making it so complicated? Bruno. If only you knew, bro. But, okay, so for the other chatters, Bruno was in here at the start of the stream saying that he had just come back after 6 years, and a lot has changed, and not for the better. So it is like playing an entirely different game these days, Bruno. Like, I think as a balance wizard, you'll probably still get some enjoyment out of it, but it's like everything is just so formulaic and linear now.
Salutations! Forgive our untidiness. We are gorging ourselves on this literary cornucopia because we envisaged the taste of berry.
Verily. Alas, I have hence grown suspicious that we, mayhaps, have been pronouncing library inaccurately.
Interesting theory, Adelard. Does the conversation vex you, stranger? Allow me to elucidate. We are ingesting books.
Surely we need not recount to a spiral traveler such as yourself the age-old adage of, you are what you eat.
Indubitably. Now, I am intrigued by what this obviously erudite young wizard brings to the metaphorical dinner table. Let the feast begin.
Goofiest dialogue ever. But yeah, it's like, okay, so Bruno, you know how rock paper scissors is done. Yeah, I can explain the new Rochambeau wheel if you haven't seen it yet, but it is honestly to blame for most of the problems that this game faces today. He said he wanted to ban Wintermoon's damage path. My brother in Christ, didn't you make it? Yeah, bro. It's something to do because, like, okay, so people have been talking about scales forever. And it's like our problem with it is that it's a triple hit that gets 7 pips of value for just 5. And, like, bro, the problem is the triple hit, not that it's the 2 school pips type thing. And so Cam's response to that is he wants to instead ban all of the pure damage school pip spells. It makes no sense at all. But I don't think that's going to... I don't think it's going to happen, is what I'm saying. Like, he wants it to happen, but I'm not sure if it will. And Artie, who's been there since 2008, maybe even longer than that, he seems like... I feel like I can count on him to at least rein in that little demon. Yes, I'm a KI dev. Yes, we don't play our own game. Yes, we go against the grain of our community. Stormbringer is the only one with like a little bit of sense because he actually plays the game. But I don't think I've ever seen him get above Knight, and part of that is because he's a Storm Wizard, which naturally has a harder time, but you get the point. It's like even the one that does play isn't even on...
Well, that was illuminating. I've learned that we have much to learn about the magical arts.
Indeed. Wizard, have you designs on further provocations? Or was there perhaps a specific volume that my compatriot and I could locate for you?
Ah, yes. I latterly had a nibble of such a text. The only one of its kind, to be sure. The Alpoi Expedition, I believe it was called.
Alfoy, you...
Okay, bro.
When the High Luminary first identified the small tunnel through which the ether could be navigated, we never imagined what we'd find. New worlds, some that seemed to mock the very design of Imperia. Eventually, we came upon a world wholly constructed of pure sweetness. We have since harnessed the power of this new world's natural saccharine resources and used them to create such treats, such delights.
But yeah, it's like Stormbringer has some sense, but it's like even if he's making all the right decisions, it's still him versus the world. So that is just how it be, I guess. The fact... Alright, here's this new spell I made, Ban It, real. The fact that they close my threads to improve PvE content without any reason says a lot. They go for the 1%. For some content creator and ultra full-time wizheads. I feel like not entirely from the way I'm looking at things, but they definitely do have their ideas. It's like challenge mode is sort of, it came to be because of that. Man, that is a cool looking hat. That's like shooting a target as small as an apple with an atom bomb. Real. Also, did you hear about the glitch where upgrading your Scion spell resets it back to tier 1 and doesn't refund the spell limits? I did hear about that. And that's insane. I did train it on Daphne, but I didn't put it in my deck yet, so... I have it, though, so who knows. If you had to start your channel over from scratch today, do you think you'd be able to get 1k subs again, or is it too dead? I think I would be able to... I think I'd be able to grow. I had a lot of ideas back during the beginning, and I was able to get 1,000 subs in about 4 months. So it's mostly about just like being consistent and having ideas. And just like making good videos and all that. So I think I absolutely could do it again if I had to. But it's different once you've sort of made all the content you want to make, you know what I mean?
Ah, Wizard, did you find anything useful? Uh-huh. Wait, you keep saying Alfoy as if it were a real word. Let me just look at that book. Oh my, if this text is accurate, these ancient Alfoy explorers that no one in modern times has ever heard of settled right here in Caramel. They learned to harvest sugar and to make treats. Why, they may have started the entire caramel confection industry, but what became of them? And, more importantly, their knowledge. If these Alfoy knew the secrets of caramel treats, then perhaps they had other information we can use. But where else would we find ancient records of that magnitude? Oh, Gobblestone! He was notorious for hoarding trinkets and curios. Perhaps Gobsmack will let us search through the old stockpiles, if we ask nicely enough. Come, we must return to the castle.
Alright, it's time for my strat.
And look at that one over there, buddy. It totally looks like a fresh Schneeball with frosting. And, oh, heads up, buddy. They're back.
Do you mind, like, not making us do anything this time?
We'd like nothing more. Just direct us to King Gobsmack, and we'll leave you to your cloud spotting.
Sweet. Thanks, little buds.
Double thanks, little buds! Just use that door over there. They're like putting new locks on the other door. Something about keeping witches out.
Interesting that they added this little icon to all the quest goals. Kinda neat.
Hi there, us again. We were hoping we could peruse any archives you might not have devoured for information on the Alfoy peoples.
No.
No? Is that really what he... Well, why not?
Not that you deserve an answer, but it's probably due to the fact that the subject matter for which you inquire is forbidden.
Forbidden? Guess that explains why no one of intellectual merit has ever heard of them. Why are we forbidden to speak of the Alfoy?
No.
His gargantuanness declares that your insolent questioning has spurred him to action. The kind where he chews you up and spits you out.
Except for the fact that I have a little strategery that I will be employing on this very day. And it is called going to the gym. Have you seen any WizTubers swapping up? Seems like the active one's been around for a long while. I occasionally see some, like Firestarter, like Jonathan says, did come up. Just in the past year. Okay, so. Oogie Boogies.
What are those things? They're disgusting. Are they? No. Oh, you think they'll leave us alone if we don't pick at them?
So let's see if this actually works. Because if it does, that's groundbreaking. But if it doesn't, then we have a very hard fight ahead of us. So let's see if this works. Alright, man. You didn't have to do that. Oh my god, it worked.
The king has had enough. All this quibbling has given him heartburn.
Just let us look through Gobblestone's old stockpiles and archives and we'll be on our way.
So be it. The knowledge you seek is in one of these piles here. Probably. Just dig around.
Firestarter could have more, but he seems like making videos being on the roads from Madison to Chicago. Yeah, I mean, he's honestly, if I had to restart my channel from scratch, I'd probably do something more similar to him, because he uploads less frequently, but still consistently. So it's like, that increases my channel's longevity, that type of deal. Alright, Alfoy relics.
Look at all this stuff. Antiquated ice cream scoops, portraits of King Gobblestone, so many vintage Nana's candy wrappers. Ah, what's this? It's some sort of disc. The design is equal parts familiar and alien. There's no writing or indications of any kind.
That one lasted an alarmingly long time, man.
Oh, that? All we can remember is that it's super annoying and inedible and we hate it.
Sounds promising. Thank you, Your Majesty. We'll leave you be for now. Alrighty, kiddo. I'll meet you in the lab.
Yo, that's funny. Yup. I'm just glad it still works, because that fight is borderline not soloable. What has to happen to make it come back to the arena gold? All schools being good, or at least viable. Right now there's a couple that aren't. And I wouldn't want to just upload like Fire PvP, that type of deal.
Well, this disc is proving to be a tough nut to crack, I assume. I've never actually tried to crack a nut, on account of my terrible nut allergy. I shook it, stomped on it, and even dunked it in oat milk. So far, this disc is a big fat nothing burger. Care to take a whack at it?
Level 146. Alright, still on the road to Ultra with this pet. We will get there eventually.
How will I know when it's on? What red light? This red light? Oh, it's recording. Shh. General Choco-Khan, years ago, you served my father. The most delightful treat he'd ever consumed. The jolt of sweetness spurred him to mount an expedition beyond Imperia to find its like again. My liege, I am happy to report... Oh, pardon me. I am happy to report success. Our party has found an entire world of the most decadent sugar. In honor of your daughter, we dubbed this world Caramel. The natives had no clue of the decadence around them, but we mastered its secrets. Then something went terribly wrong. The food we created turned us into monsters. Slovenly, insatiable monsters. We must be saved from ourselves. I've placed information vital to the survival of our crew in the memory systems of this holodisk. Help me, Choco-Khan. You're my only...
Oh, my goodness. That person looked like me.
Damn.
This all but confirms my theories about gobbler physiology. It's also an insight into our history that none of us know. We must inform the others. I need some time to process the information stored in the holodisk. Could you go out and tell the gobblers what we've learned? And while you're at it, use your powers of persuasion to motivate them to do something. Anything. Tell them it's the only way they'll get fed.
Just drop the food directly into my face. What? No food? Just motivation? What kind of monster are you? What? You say I could feed myself? Gobblers really used to be great thinkers and makers? Truth be told, I've always had this little voice inside me telling me to build things. I figured it was gas. You know, if and we restored the factory here, we could use it to make all sorts of things. Even food! I'll tell the others.
Hey, you're that strange little stranger that's going around filling gobblers' heads with things that ain't food, ain't ya? What's your angle? To inform us Nana's keeping us fat and docile so she can steal our sweat to make a gummy army? That's quite an angle. But what can I do? Literally anything you say. I've been interested in engineering ever since that time I tried to eat a clock. Suppose I could give that a go.
Finally, I'll have a double fudge burger with cream cheese. Huh? You're here to teach me about history? Ooh, fine. I'm too lazy to walk away. Wow! Gobblers used to be explorers, and we discovered how to work the land here. I weren't taught that in 12 years of Gobbler Garden. I should do something? I have always wondered about farming. If I grew my own food, I wouldn't depend on Nana. That's it. I'm gonna be a farmer.
POV talking to the average median voter. Real. Like, genuinely real.
How'd your motivational speaking go, kiddo? Wow, I'm impressed you were so successful, much less not eaten. I was pretty successful here, too. The information on this holodisk was invaluable. I was able to use it to map out the perfect gobbler food for our unique physiology and tastes. The key is fairy-dusted organic ingredients. None of the low fructose candy corn syrup junk Nana uses. The trick is going to be manufacturing... What? The gobblers are restoring the old factory as we speak? Perfect! How's about I go manage those efforts while you go gather ingredients? There's an underwater grotto where you can collect all natural Swedish fish eggs. Oh, and grab some jellyfish jelly while you're there. The grotto will spit you out in the gumdrop forest where you can pick fresh gumdrops. Now, here's the most important part, the fairy dust. Fairy guides offer dusting to the tourists for an exorbitant price. Luckily, I have this coupon for free fairy dusting. Now, let's go to work.
To the Soda Lake Grotto. Isn't the peanut butter cup back here down? Kind of slacking on most of those. Can we even get down this way? No, we can't. So yeah, I'd like to finish up all of the Zeke Quest stuff, but don't think I know where some of them are. Or I think I know where the ones in the Gumdrop Forest are. But we'll see. Alright. Will I get disarmed on the first round, or can I keep my buff? Making it to Aberrant Paradox, that is the goal. I don't know what I'm going to do for him, though. Bolt Gaming. Okay. Let me find the Aberrant Paradox. It's like 4 phases is the problem. I do not know how I'm going to do that. Oh, dude, I don't have health. Hold up. Yeah, Aberrant Paradox might just not be soloable for an ice, I'll be real. Favorite school in terms of design? Honestly, I really like ice. Like, I might be a little biased. Yeah, dude. I don't think the Aberrant Paradox is gonna be able to be soloed. Oh, we pull through then if you ain't selling him. Yeah, for sure. Once we get there. Pitfall Gaming. Biden blast. Yup. Got the eggs. Okay, so over here is the peanut butter cup that I'm gonna go grab. It's hidden over here, yeah. And up on that ledge is where the lemon head is at. Oh, wait, whiz heads across the nation that'll eat this up. Oh, just another fat parody, bro.
Welcome, valued customer, to the Gumdrop Forest. Oop, in a hurry, I see. You'd like a dusting? No problem. That'll be 50,000 gold. Oh, but you have a coupon. And it's the poorly written one that doesn't limit the amount of fairy dust I have to give you for free. Wunderbar. And poof, there you go. You're dusted with all the fairy dust I had. You have yourself an old-fashioned, delightful day.
Bruh. How are there not ants infesting this world? That's a good point. I don't know how they managed to regulate that. So those are in Imperia, and then they'll use those model skin except for the decathlon. Wet. Oh, not in here. Never mind.
Oh good, you're back. The gobblers and I have been hard at work, if you can believe it. Come, show me what you've collected. My word, that's quite a haul! I've explained the situation and the need for splendorphins to the gobblers, and they're remarkably eager to help. They've earned their treats. I'll take the majority of the food back to my lab for safekeeping and continued study. Can you deliver the rest to the hard-working gobblers? Start with our new farmer, and tell him he can plant the seeds from those gumdrops.
New pirate plotline. Ants and the mantises invade Caramel, bro. That's something they would do with how they're treating the pirate story these days.
Howdy! I done tilled this here dirt the best I could, but ain't nothing grown. I even tried yelling at it. I'm gonna give up and take a nap. You have food for me? Thanks! I didn't know food could give you energy. Wish there weren't all these little rocks in it, though. What? They're seeds? And I plant them in the...
Yes, dude. Unlicensed handy gobbler, okay.
Hey, Wizard! Like what we done with the place? We made great progress. That is until I sorta kinda ate all my tools. Sorry. Ooh, but now I can eat. What is this? Fish eggs? Gross! Delicious. Thanks for the grub, but, I still need tools. There's an old store where I used to go eat tools.
Bro, the deadpan delivery of that, kind of mental.
There's an old store where I used to go eat tools. Visit. But it got overrun by trolls. Could you go in and rustle up some tools?
Are you only allowed to do solo? Yeah, with like a couple exceptions if the fights are actually just not soloable at all. Which there's only been a couple. There's only ever been Darkmoor's Graveyard, and then Judge Veg last episode, and then the Aberrant Paradox this episode. That's it.
Go away, tasteless intruder. Trolls need intruders.
Yeah! Wait, why you say we need them when we want them go away? You send mixed messages!
Not need. No time explain homophones. Just squeeze and twist intruder like dough.
I'm fully convinced that the stunt mechanic exists to annoy us, yeah. Pretty much at this point. Occasionally pop into your videos. Oh yeah, I mean the only times I ever don't solo, it's like, it's very few and far between, pretty much. You think Daphne can solo Eon of Atavis? I think she can. I think it is absolutely possible. I think the Aberrant Paradox is just genuinely the only final boss of a world that Daphne can't solo. Did you do the underground? I forgot what was the plan yesterday. No, I do not plan to do the Wizard City underground. Because that would throw multiple unsoloable fights toward the end. I could probably do them with the resources on my main account, but definitely not on a budget.
Oh, intruder take what intruder want. Trolls go by.
What trolls go by? Trolls no have no money. Hey, wait for me!
Back to our unlicensed handy gobbler.
These are some delicious looking, sturdy and useful looking tools. Definitely not as appetizing as fish eggs. With a full belly and a full toolbox, I'll have the exterior of this factory all spiffed up in no time. The inner workings, that's another story. After a furious...
Say that again.
After a furious start, I ain't heard a peep from inside in a while. Unless there's a sawmill in there. I suspect the engineer fell asleep.
Huh? What? Oh, hi. Sorry, I've been auditing factory equipment, but there's just so much to do and I keep falling asleep standing up. Is that food for me? Gimme! Oh, I feel like a new gobbler. Thanks. Oh yeah, the factory equipment. The equipment is run down but operable. The problem is our power source, the Fizzle Pebble generator. She's kaput. I can bypass the broken elements, but we'll still need something to supply the kinetic energy. I was thinking gobblers on treadmills. Not only will that provide the energy to run the factory that's making healthy food, it gets gobblers exercising and producing more splendorphins. I can round up the runners.
Say that again.
I can round up the runners if you can procure the treadmills. There should be plenty in the gym the which Rosina hangs out in. Good luck.
Hey, kiddo. I've almost got the splendorphin samples ready to go. What are you up to? On a run for treadmills? Take your pick. But why? The factory is going to be gobbler-powered, with the byproduct being splendorphins? Genius! I love it when a plan comes together. Once you've delivered those treadmills, bring everyone outside. I've got an announcement to make.
One time I did fuck tons of drugs and woke up in the parking lot by the Five Guys on South Clinton. I'm pinning that. Bruh. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. We are about to head back to Caramel City for the final part of the world.
That was fast. Maybe we should put you on a treadmill, huh? Just kidding. Gobblers, on your marks, get set, go! Run! Yes, yes. The generator has come back to life. The factory is alive. The gobblers are alive. Gobblerton is alive. It's alive! It's alive! That is, the factory is up and running. And just in time for Rosina's announcement, you say? Ha! This being efficient thing is great.
What is your favorite world? Got to say Avalon. Really enjoy that one.
My fellow gobblers, I stand before you now not as a witch, but as a gobbler. And on behalf of Gobleton, I wish to thank our wizard friend here.
Hear, hear!
But the biggest thanks goes to the citizens of Gobleton for standing up, not just for what's right, but for their minimum daily activity. It's this resolve that is allowing us to shed the yoke of Nana's oppression and get back to being thinkers, makers, and foodies.
We'll do nothing of the sort. In fact, you'll do nothing at all. 'Tis the Gobbler Code. Not to mention the will of your king.
Nuts to that! What's King Gobsmack, or any king for that matter, ever done for us? Also, I'm gonna start growing peanuts, because I can!
What? But, ooh, I demand you tear down this factory, then immediately resume doing nothing, or else the king is going to be quite upset!
Yeah, gastrointestinally upset. What's he gonna do? Huff and puff and burp the place down?
The gobblers have spoken, Goba. We'll no longer be pawns in anyone's game. Now, run along and tell the king his exercise plan starts tomorrow.
Yeah!
Remember this feeling. It's called living. Let us vow to hang on to it, to never lose it to kings or candy or cravings again. Kiddo, a word? You've done so much for me and for my people. I can't thank you enough, but there's one ginormous favor we still need from you. Go to Caramel City and confront the Grand Nana. Make her tell you where her gummy army is. Then use these Splendorphin samples to destroy it. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, kiddo.
And there we go. Goblerton is complete. Damn, woke up and Daphne streaming hard. What's up, Bubbly Production? And thank you for the sub. We will see who it is in about 20 seconds or so. Because my internet is my internet. Grab the peanut butter cup. B. B, thank you for the sub. Bro, sounds like half the frat bros at University of Wisconsin. Really just everywhere. Give it a buck. So where do I still need to... Alright, Black Licorice Forest and Nibelheim Mines. Okay, and I think I know where the Black Licorice Forest one is. This village works like an old SSR village, bruh. Those gobblers have really hairy ears. I know, bro. It's like, you look at that and you wonder how they evolved from Malfoy. Alright, so... Does anybody know offhand if I'm even going the right way for for the peanut butter cup down here in the mines? Because I remember it being on one of the upper levels, but I could be wrong there. Yep. Or maybe it's over here. Would it be on like the far side? It may be over here. Because I know I checked in a bunch of... Yeah, here it is. Now all that's left is the one in the Black Licorice Forest. Which I can probably get to from here quicker. Alright, this is the Gumdrop Forest, never mind. Alright, does it put me there? It does. Even though it should be putting me in the Black Licorice Forest, but whatever. We go back again. Or maybe we don't. Because, yeah, this one's down by Rosina's house. Just through here, and there it is.
Oh, hey there, Wizard. How'd the Lemonhead hunt go? You found that many? Oh, howdy. I sure do appreciate the help, friend. I tell you, it's good to know that if I should fall, no matter where I might be in this great big old spiral, I won't be alone. You are a true pal.
Bruh.
Oh, back so soon? Did you find any peanut butter cups? Well, you're darn skippy, you did. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, and they smell so good. Now, I just need to find a jelly tree and fortified breadfruit. Thank you so much, Wizard. Now, if only I could get Zeke to bring me flowers.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, Eloise. Fang just sent me a pic of the Michigan versus Wisconsin game saying, fuck Wisconsin. Bruh. I feel that though.
Well, hello, sweetie. What can Nana do for you on this fine day? Me? Hurting Caramel? Silly Scion, Caramel is not hurting, it is working, livened by a most righteous endeavor. The spiral is filled with frowns and substandard treats. I can fix it. I can ensure everybody everywhere has old-fashioned delightful days every day. Surely that is worth a few furrowed brows and wearied gnomes, whose hearts should be filled with joy anyway, knowing the great work they do. Now, that sounds like a joyless enterprise. The perfect task for you. Fight the explodey thing, Wizard. Leave the spiral to me. Sweetness prevails.
Yep. Absolutely. Listen to Nathaniel here. The whole Eloise and Zeke arc in Arc 4, real.
And that is why you do not reverse your hoodie with your goodie. Ah, Wizard! Just who I wanted to see. Come, let us speak. So, how did you find Gobleton? Lacking in the cavities, yeah? Interesting that. Could be because there was no cabal there. Could be because Gobleton is not overdeveloped. Or could be the cavities are random and we have yet to determine the cause. What have we learned, though? That the people who look so happy are truly sad. Made so by a mad queen's mad plan. I cannot let that stand, can you? Of course not. That is why you are the scion, yeah? Do not let Nana discourage you. She is not Caramel. I will show you Caramel. Onward to mine estate!
Kinda wonder if we'll get any more mini lore about Zeke and Eloise in the new world coming this fall. That would be funny. Apparently Michigan just won 2 cashing jobs, except for the fact that they delayed their decision to late March instead of mid-March. It'd be like that.
This Wizard is caramel. And it is time we took our company back from those who corrupted it. It is time for an old-fashioned hostile takeover.
I will make the curses!
My friend, you are at like a 20 right now. I need you to modulate to a 5. No curses. We must be more tactical here. Right, guys?
Right. First, we must hit the product department and Sour Nana's army of Goomies. Malware says you found the way to do that in Gobleton?
Then we destroy Nana's support amongst the people by taking over advertising. We will deliver your factory farm photos to the whole world.
Then we take down the dreaded counting crypt, where the power of arcane math provides the true source of Nana's strength.
Then Grand Nana will be alone, with no resources. She will have to step down and let this new executive board take over. Onward to business!
First one up.
All right. I can do this. They are just Goomies. Toothless, squishy Goomies. I can... Don't speak up on people when they are planning to infiltrate the production and distribution center of an army of soldier bears. Anyway, the plan is simple. We go in, we find out who runs this place, and shut them down. Along the way, we will use your Splendorphins to cancel out the anti-droid programming in any Goomies we see. Make them nice and docile again. All right, yeah, we can do this. Act tuned, wizard!
You're... Take your time.
Halt, valued customer. Pause. New information downloading. Halt, traitors to Nana's old-fashioned caramel delights. You must be processed, then exterminated.
How does it go from 60 degrees to 30 out and snowing? Midwest is actually bipolar. Bro, tell me about it. That's exactly how things look in Texas.
Wunderbar! Now that they are out of the way, use the Splendorphins on these Goomies. It will shut them down for a while, but when they wake up, they will be sweeter than ever! It is working! The Splendorphins are sciencing away the anti-droids right before our eyes! Come on, let us find more Goomies! Oh no! These Goomies are already active!
You think you can meddle with my little pretties? No!
What?
This is my domain, my perfect puppet show, my grand Guignol of Goomy. And you are nothing but the splatters on my stage.
Gotta love how it's this very cheerful music when you're overthrowing the corporate overlords real. That's caramel for you, though. Never been to Texas? Actually need to go sometime. 100%.
My beauties, my creations! Don't you dare tamper with them!
Does it matter to you that we are improving them? Fixing them so they cannot go sour?
But they must go sour. It is their divine edict. The world screams out that it is sad, and my beauties destroy things so it can smile again.
Come on, Wizard. Let us just fix these gummies. I gather we just met the master of this place. That was the mission, Mission it was. I just wish we knew beforehand she is the cuckoo bonkers.
Real.
No, the gummies! Oh, they were perfect! Do you not understand? They were like flowers that bloom and die in short succession.
And go mad and take people down with them?
Yes, beautiful. But you corrupted them, made them sweet, made them a lie. For that you will pay. For that you will face the wrath of the true puppet master, the invisible hand on the gummy strings. Now you face the Jellymancer.
Ooh, scary, bro. Scary. Actually, an earthquake would be pretty scary, but we'll see if she does it. Can she actually? Oh, I'm too lazy to go check. Probably just frenzy and kill, right? Earthquake gaming, please. It's been centuries. Yeah, technically speaking, we haven't seen one yet this season. But I don't know if today will be the first. $13 pips worth of barrage. The Saster thinks she's important to the story. Real, bro. This is our only moment of relevance. I didn't crit. Does this kill? Just shy of it, I think. God damn it. That's crazy. Okay, 300 HP. At least she burned the Shadow Mystic. Most Texas thing I've experienced is being in a TV show I watched where they're performing in Fort Worth and started chanting "Fuck Dallas, bro." That's crazy work. Dude, do I have to flee? I think I do. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Ice is so just pitifully weak. It's like the 20th time this has happened to me in the series. Need to get ready for work, but I can't be bugged. Yeah. I feel that. Alright, not gonna roll the crit RNG again. Okay, Frenzy Giant should do it, right? No crit again. Yep. Prepared for that this time. There's the Shad.
You are fired, Jellymancer.
You cannot fire me. I quit. Unless your new administration needs a marvelous manipulator of goomies. Yeah. No? Okay, I see it is no.
Now that she is out of the way, I can take care of the rest of the Goomies. From now on, the only thing shipping out of here will be sweets. You find Samantha, and whichever invisible, inaudible, intangible familiar she has now, and take down marketing.
Got the graveyard shift in a few hours. Daphne streams keeping me sane. Yup. That's what's up. Is that dude's pet named Nana? Or Nala? Okay, I was gonna say. Dude, I need this pet to hit Ultra so bad. Also just kind of in the trenches, not having any energy gear on this character. Spoiler, he's gonna eat the sweets. Real.
They're standing right there. Ah, Wizard, you have met my familiar Phoebe, yeah? Piper, that is a ridiculous name for familiar. Where do you get these notions, Anyway, Rosina sent a chirpy from Goblerton. My sisters are taking the splendorphin she's making to purify other goomy plants. But marketing was once my department, and I am taking it back. It also houses Nana's broadcast network, the PA announcements across Caramelia. We can use that to expose the truth of the Happiness Initiative. Yes, Phoebe, I'm getting to the horrendous danger. She is so impatient. Inside is the Gingerbread Room Academy, where Nana trains their mascots and assassins. You must be ready for anything, especially assassins.
Oh, honey, time for your daily intake of Shanta puddings. Real.
What do we call the customers?
Sweetie?
Why do we do it?
It makes them feel guilty.
Und guilt sells. That is right. And what do we do to those who compete against Nana?
Destroy the sweeties!
Bruh moment. Alright, so these are the ones that can stun you for 2 rounds. So that's no fun. Was that a disarm just now? Do I need to start packing elemental blades for these? And I definitely can't kill them now. So they've got res. Do you think that the Mirror Lake Energy Gear is the best energy gear you'll be able to get on a budget? Technically, I can get some of the Green Warden set when 5 boxes comes around. And then there's some Aphrodite gear as well. Like accessories. Okay, 33% of the way to a shad. What we got? You can technically farm the Spiral Cup Gauntlet for decent energy gear on a budget. Yeah, that too. Is that the one where you can get the Pixie armor? Or am I tripping? I think I'm gonna blade and then take a 10 pipper. Or, you know, or not. Whatever you say. Green Warden, but it's like level 90 100 instead of the level 80 version from the 5 boxes. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I would need to find somebody with that gauntlet then. Oh, dude, is that going to be what I think it is? At least it gets rid of the shield. Yes, it is, but that's why we have Empower. Always got to be prepared. And there goes my blade. Very cool. Yeah, man, shadow mobs, they just don't let you play the game at all. Yep. No, I fizzled the Empower. Or I don't fizzle the Empower. That's good. Yeah, I think I am definitely going to get balance pips out of this, though. Let's refrain from doing that again, right? It's like pretty much all of the gameplay in Arc 4 is just getting Mario Karted. It's kind of the best way I can describe it. Immolate or poison? Okay.
Talk about aggressive marketing, eh? Eh? Huh? Well, Phoebe thought it was funny. But this is absurd. Training fake faces to act as saboteurs? That is not how you market. You make a good thing, you tell people how good it is, they buy it. And nobody needs to die. Or you find a bad thing someone else made and spread the word. Let us get those pictures as a factory farm to the control room.
Wait, I know you two. You are the wizard. One of my nanites said she ended you in Gutenstadt. The sweetie will pay for fibbing. And you, I replaced you. Honey, I helped destroy everything you were and build something better on its ashes.
That is right, Prudence. Now it is time to return the favor.
So Prudence is back now. It's actually a perfect way to describe Arc 4 questing, especially in Lemuria and Novus. Yeah. It's absolutely mental. Dude, maybe I should have waited to Prism, because, like, bro. Like, it'll work on that shield, but any subsequent 80s. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm gonna flee and come back. Screw all that. Not dealing with 80 spam. I'm even gonna add a Shrike just in case. Because I'm actually just getting Mario Karted in that fight. Full health. Close enough. Alright, so Shrike and Prism should be enough. Those Nats are actually stream sniping while they used to set shields for their own school. Bro. They're stream sniping. I'm gonna fucking cry and shit everywhere because of it. Gonna cry, piss your pants maybe. Maybe you shouldn't come. Okay, so that's 3 tower shields. 4 tower shields have hit the World Trade Center. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prism now. And if I see any 80s, I'm gonna strike. After I frenzy. It does occur to me that what I said earlier, completely just unintentionally, like it might get taken out of context. And I will get called racist for it. Oh boy. Alright, frenzy, and then if there's an 80, we strike. They're setting up a shield gambit, watch out. Okay, so we're gonna need to strike. But that is why we pack it. Still just barely cleared the bar, even with Shrike and Prism. That's insane.
You are right, Piper. I think that was her. She used to work for us. Not well, as I recall. What? No, Wizard. I did not say Piper was a ridiculous name for a familiar. Why would I? She is standing right next to you.
Sweeties, sweeties, sweeties. You are really starting to aggravate good old Nana. Keep pushing, and she won't give you a special discount.
Oh, come off it, Gladys.
That is not Nana's name. Gladys is gone. She became part of something bigger, something sweeter. She is Nana now. Nana is the name on every package, the face of a company, a world, an army. Nana is the charm that will make the spiral forget all its woes and sink into sweet, sweet obedience. Because sweetness always prevails.
Crazy work. Dude, should I have packed Strike for this? Bro, to be honest, I might just blade a second time and then just kill the minion. Like, genuinely. Because that is how big of a problem this person is. Yup. Can you get the blade, please? Or, I Oh, yeah. Never mind. Path A doesn't even have that. Alright, well, the annoying-ass Shadow Nana is out. Okay, we'll do this. I'm in power. Yeah, I think I'll go for an Empower. So, wait. Oh my god, dude, she just... Oh, bro, what? I was gonna say, she just Dark Surge. Alright, I've got about 1888 HP. I just need you to not go for a mock, and all will be well. Alright, we're good.
Why do you not get it? This is about so much more than candy. It is about sunny summer mornings, first loves, and growing up. It is about an ideal. And who cares how sad that ideal makes people? Who cares if an army is needed to shove that ideal down? Why do I hear feedback?
Because we are broadcasting your thoughts across every PA in Caramel. Your chirpy birds are also distributing pictures of your creme brulee factory.
How? When did you do that? You were standing right here this whole time.
Phoebe did it.
Who the blazes is Phoebe? Ooh, I care not. I can still fix this. Yeah, just need to go.
Go on, Nana. Explain to everyone how happy you are making the world.
Listen, sweeties. You see, it was witches. They cursed sweet. Oh. Boo! Boo! No, it cannot be. But I am Nana. You love me. Love me.
Seems your spell is broken, Nana. Wizard, go find Greta at the Counting Crypt. Phoebe, Prudence, Piper, Paige, and I are enjoying this.
So now there's a page. Interesting.
Ready to go punch Nana right in the bank account? Or we are doing something, anyway. It has long been said the Counting Crypt is the power behind Nana's reach, resources, and distribution. But nobody actually understands how it works. We will need to find the biggest counting machine in here and deploy these worms Malworth gave me. They are extremely temperamental worms. They will break everything just to be mean. With her numbers in disarray, Grand Nana cannot repair the damage you've already done. Gird yourself, Wizard. This is said to be a place of genuine horror.
Got to train the pet as per usual. Except all of PK's spots are down. I'll teleport to John Legend. How about that? Alright, I should probably fill up on potions. Okay, so just wait a little bit and then we can just TP straight to Caramel. Damn, bro, no music in here at all.
What is this? These people, they are so pale, so grim, so tired, yet all they do is count. We must snap them out of this funk.
1,100,674, 1,100,675.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Shh, counting. All there is the counting. Mustn't stop. The numbers must increase, or she will be angry.
Who?
The Spirit Eater.
Okay then, there is one of those. Noted. But we still have a job to do. Wizard, go up to that big abacus thing and deploy the worm.
The central abacus is in disarray. The great calculus is ruined. All is lost.
That fixed that. Now to find this Spirit Eater.
No, that's what they got worms. Yup.
It is all gone. All the numbers are lost. Nothing has any meaning anymore.
What about life? Life has meaning. What did you do before you came here?
Nothing. There's nothing but the numbers. And you have taken them.
Big damage.
How awful. Something stole these people's pasts, their hopes, their ambitions, and reduced them to databases. I have exactly one suspect in mind. We must find that Spirit Eater.
The numbers.
Forget the numbers. Tell me about the Spirit Eater. Who is it? What is it?
The boss promoted to the head of finance for some groundbreaking training techniques.
Which are?
She eats your soul, removes distractions, leaving you free to count how many gummies, treats, smiling faces. It all adds up to happiness. Happiness allows Nana to grow, to expand, to consume, to become. Until Nana is the spiral entire. Without numbers, she is nothing.
Good. Alright, so should we expect any more 80s? I'll probably just send the prism now. Why not? Bellfrost will be helpful enough. We ate. Oh, right. Still plenty.
When this is over, we will find a way to reverse what has been done to you.
We will be counting the days.
So here you are at last, Spirit Eater. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, Spirit Gobbler.
Oh, goodness gracious, you got me! Yes, while my kinsmen gorged themselves on scraps of sugar and chocolate, I discovered a richer feast. And your spirits. They have such a bouquet. I simply cannot wait to consume them.
Interesting. Okay, so just a bunch of shields off the rip. Oh, dude, is that gonna be... And am I out of empowers? I might be... Alright, we gotta see if I am. If I don't have any, I'll have to flee. I am out of empowers. Cool. We love bad juju. Most fun spell to deal with in the whole game. Okay, Frenzy and Giant. That should do it, right? Surely.
Oh, fine. Be like that. I didn't want to eat your souls anyway.
Good. When we are done here, we will send you off to Rosina in Gobleton.
Ew. The exercise witch?
Yes, her. She will decide what to do with you. I will finish locking things down here, but with her gummies, nanas, and mysterious magic numbers gone, Grand Nana stands alone. You need to find Malverth and end this.
Alright. Not much longer now. Take your time. Yep. Okay, there we go.
Hello! Ready to help the Kabbalist mole take over the world? I tease, I kid, I make the funny sunny face, so that is exactly what we are doing. But do you want to know why I joined the Cabal? You will think it weird, but I wanted to save the spiral. I know, with all the destruction and what have you, but it is true. The old one showed us, though, that the first world is gone. The new worlds, these are reality now. And we must preserve it from threats both great and small. Grand Nana may not have an apocalyptic ambition, but she has a devastating impact. This is not about the company, or the cavities, or the gummies. It is about how one person's vanity can destroy everything. Unless the people like us and the others do our part to stop them.
Hello, can I help you?
We are here to...
Please hold.
Bruh.
Thank you for holding. State your business with President Dagmar von Swietsmeyer, the Grand Nana.
Coup.
We do not have any coup scheduled for today, and the President is on her lunch break. You could find her in executive dining, but that would be rude.
Oh, would it? Sorry about that.
It is over, Nana. We have come to stop your silly gummy invasion. Step down peaceably or be removed.
Well, I'll be Malworth von Trapp. I thought you left the world. Well, your family does have the political clout to oust me. You will have to wait until...
No more waiting. No more procedure. Your allies are gone. You have no one to help you. You are alone.
Ish now.
It seems your enemies just keep multiplying wherever you go.
And you still have a sentence to be carried out. Even if I have to ally with this fiendish purveyor of junk to do it, you know?
Why, you just say the sweetest things, whoever you are. Sure, Nana will help you destroy this wizard.
Oh, Edge came back for a second.
Oh, so it seems safe to say none of the Kabbalists are responsible for the cavities, and environmental decay does not fit. We are upstairs. A darker force is at play here, Wizard. Something independent, something new. So, you know what we have to do? Save the Cabal. They did not disrupt the Grand Summit. The Old One's dream lives on. We can still have unity. But someone must make the first leap of faith. This is not what I was expecting. I do not know exactly what it was I was expecting, but it was certainly not this. I am a mole, after all, and know my way around the caves and caverns. But this, I do not even know how to describe this.
Back, I says to you! Whatever you are!
Wizard! Snap out of it! The Quake Charmer. He is in that cave over there, and he needs the rescuing. Come, quickly!
Into the unknown.
So, you're here after all, Wizard. Come to finish me off? These critters are your doing, ain't they?
Hardly, but the wizard, they shall be their undoing.
I wonder if that blade will get stolen. Can't wait for Daphne to finish Caramel. Yup. We are almost there. Shad me? Bet. Big dub. Are you doing final boss off stream? No, I'll be having Nathaniel come help me out. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to solo the Aberrant Paradox. It's got 4 whole stages to the fight.
Well, I'll be. You saved me.
Indeed! Just as the Old One he would have wanted. Do you see? Our conflict, it is all a great misunderstanding.
Well, when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. You're all right, Wizard. You got true grit. The others are further in. We got split up. You go get them, and I'll see if I can open up a way out of this place.
You wretches cannot stop me. I can make as many copies as you can.
Alright, we're on Shadow, so... Alright, we'll see if I get hit with a 2-round stun on the first round. What's it gonna be? Minotaur. Alright, that's fine. Yes, we are soloing Aberrant Paradox. Maybe if this was a Death Wizard, but it is not. Alright, W Pips. Really appreciate that game. Okay. What did we really expect, though? Let's be real. I mean, maybe if not of the block, right? Ooh, Gonzalo with a $10 super chat. When is face cam? No clue. Thank you for that, though. Highly, highly, highly appreciate it. The main factor, though, is just me not having a camera. that's kind of what it is. All right, surely we get the shad next round, right? I was gonna say, bro, if that's a supernova, that'd be sick. That's a whole carton of eggs right there, real. It's like you look up. Or, never mind, I got what you meant though. That is a whole carton of eggs.
Huh. Unexpected. You are here to save me, aren't you?
Of course. What were those things?
I don't know. They just started coming out of thin air, out of the walls, or whatever these things are.
Yes, fine. The quick charmer, he is trying to discover a way out of here. Go and join him. There is safety in numbers, yeah?
Yes, and I have numbers to spare.
Kind of always loved how the effect on the ground just sort of spread out as you keep going.
I hold you in contempt of court, and I am the court.
Okay. Blade once, hopefully hit. Or maybe not. Power first. Alright, yeah, definitely going to need to empower that. Goddamn. Plague into the Juju is insane. Of course, but I think I have to hit anyway, just to get them all out. Should have leveraged those weaknesses, bro. Real, bro. Just let me pack my AoE mammoth. Okay, Blade, Frenzy, Shad. Unless we think I could just kill now, which 8 pips, so hopefully.
So why'd you come down here, wizard? Are you expecting leniency?
Perhaps just a stay of the execution. Surely this is being good behavior, yeah? Quickly, let us rejoin.
Rejoin the others.
So, my friends, if we are to be escaping, we must be working together. Agreed? Sehr gut. Wizard, what is it? You hear the strange noises again? Oh my. You hear the strange noises again? Oh my. You should be investigating, yeah? I will meet you back on the surface. Please, be careful.
Oh. Well, that means it is officially time for this fight with 4 stages to it, so very cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my usual boss deck and then Frost Giant on the 2nd phase while Nathaniel powers up for the 3rd, and then we'll kind of just probably throw whatever we've got at him with this, so that will be the play. I've also got reshuffles and empowers. So that means it is officially time to run this up. Where do you rank Storm and Elf gets banned? Swear to God, they've been aging us with this ban for months now. I think it's going to be... I don't actually know if it drops at all, because Fire Elf with Storm is very strong. The thing that will get it to drop a little is probably a catch nerf, which the devs do want to do. So that's gonna be what does it. I think a Storm Elf ban won't affect them in the hierarchy. It might swing a matchup or two in one direction or another, but overall, I think Storm can make do with Fire Elf for the time being for shield breaking. Dude, I got Scales of Knowledge up here. That's crazy.
Ah, Wizard! What have you done to dear old Nana now?
I have to say that is one of the most badass reveals of all time. And then Nana is just there, so... But yeah, you pretty much get the picture. I'll pack a few heals just in case. I don't want to help her. Can we leave? Real. Alright, but we have to. Onward we must go. Okay, so... Yeah, I'll blade. And I'll take the second wave. We got a death phase first up. Catching her if they just bumped it a few months back. Real. Bro's still alive. Had time to go to 5 guys, eat, and drive back. And do a line, of course. Got that Fent going strong. Taking a fat hit for this fight. Little Luigi Mangione. That's kind of what we're doing. Be real with you. hell'll that be? Is anybody surprised? Should we be expecting chain stuns? I sure do love stun gaming. Real. Well, I am stunned, but I'll probably get rid of one of those. Just got to where I'm gonna have to go. Good luck. Thanks for coming through, Ronte. I may even get rid of Frenzy, just because it's a lot of damage to be taking. Gah. That's crazy work. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of that then, and just heal up, because why not? And this is going to be a negative storm damage bubble, so that's cool. And of course it's Myth, I love it here. Snake Charmer. Plan on using sirens or something of the sort. Oh, sound. That's actually better. Maybe I should have healed Nathaniel. Keep it a buck. That might have been wise. At least it gets you a blade back for this. Boom, big damage. Honestly, if you've got a Bunyip for next round, you could just kill him then too. Then I'll kill the third wave. Mental damage. we got. Pretty good. Yeah. Maybe a ghost block happened, who knows? Honestly, it was probably the myth bubble that did it, if I had to guess. Of course, there's that. I will probably empower here. And then see. Oh my god, not the insane bolt. God, is that a balance damage bubble? Glad you're alive still, real. Oh, it's a fire bubble. Okay, so that means I gotta wait. What's that going to be? Ooh. Crit block at least, but still kind of mental. Bro, they are doing the most. Crit block, please. No? Okay, whatever you say, bro. Alright, I think the play here is going to be Frost Giant into a reshuffle, and then just try and heal. God, 1900 for that. I think I've got a reasonable shot at killing the shadow minion, but we'll see. Barring any. Of course, he crit blocked. 2 crit blocks. Fun. Oh my god, how much res do these things have? Alright, the life one does not actually have any resist at all, it just didn't do damage for some reason. But the shadow one does have 50 res. Dude, I hope you have empowers, because you cannot make that up. Actual hater, real. Alright, I'll get a life pip, but I can't guarantee you'll survive this turn. Tower Shield Gaming. Merciless can't come soon enough. Real. Alright, just don't kill him, please. Oh my god. Unfortunately, yes. By 200 HP is insane. Okay, and I'm deck failing. Cool, cool. I don't know. I can do this. Just get something out of my hand. Oh yeah, because didn't we try and do this with my ballots when I was questing? I think we may have. Yeah, bro, they're not letting me play. Alright, that means it's time to bring out Jesse Gold. Okay, back out, and we're bringing Jesse for this one. Doing that with your ballots took forever, yeah. I honestly kind of just memory hole this whole thing. Okay, so to Daphne, got the set. And I might just relegate Daphne to being, like, our healer at this point. Okay, max copies of that and that. And I don't happen to have anything that gives me any extra outgoing, do I? Or I guess I could use Blade of the Feld. But meh. We'll be alright. Okay. So, oops. Let me click back into my... Oh, nope. There we go. I will have to set my deck on Jesse. I'll do a bunyip, we'll do one of those. I'll do a couple of those, why not?
Ah, Wizard! What have you done to dear old Nana now?
I'm just gonna put this on my other monitor so I can actually see. Not even looking at me. Alright, Jesse, what we got? I'll honestly just do whatever. Yeah. I actually have cleanse charms inside, so that'll be helpful. Okay, otherwise I think this should be reasonably fine. Maybe I'll add a Stormlord just in case. But yeah, if Daphne's got max Satyr and max Brace, we should be okay. Alright. What are we getting first? I think that's our balance bubble. What do we got? Sure, man. I'll. There, wait, no. I still need to brace. Next round is a myth bubble. I'll give you a pack. Bet. And then as for this character, I will just blade again. Ice bubble, interesting. Mental. Curse taunt, insane. Honestly, they're hardly hitting us now. I was just kind of getting RNG'd last time. Big damage. Okay. Didn't really have much to do this round on Daphne, but I will go ahead and just, I don't know, blade the life one. Just get this out of the hand. And I will take this hit. Yeah. Echo locked in, yes sir. I'm balling out. This will do mass. Just one shots all of them. That's what's up. Can you run it? Yeah, I can't even speak English. But yeah, I can. If that's even wise. It may not be. Is this it? I saw a target Jesse, so yeah. I think I'm good. I'm just gonna try and like use a blade or something because I don't want to hit and have it hit our whole team. Actually, better idea. What if I use this? Worked out. Do you have a hit for next round, Nathaniel? Because if so, you can probably just blitz him then, and I'll finish it up with whatever I've got. Or, apparently I'm still confused. I didn't know about that. I'll just blade then. Balance bubble, I think. Wonder if Blaze is going to stick around if he gets another software engineering job. Problems that were in the game when he left haven't really changed. Yeah, that's true. Wiz will always be Wiz. Now hang on a minute, is the boss alive with like 3 HP or something? I've got to see this. Well, he technically can't die until next round, so it's fine. It's actually perfect if you're like 4 HP shy of killing him. Dude, my chat crashed. Insane. You know what time it is? Insane Bolt time. Absolutely. Time for the old 1-2 bolt. According to my mana on my storm screen, you hit it, so that's what's up. Fitting way to finish it. Nana just getting in frame. Boom. Love that.
Ah, Wizard! What have you done to dear old Nana now? You drove that thing away? So you didn't mean for all this to happen? Then please get me out of here now.
How about that? And as for Shatterhorn, why not?
Ah, help me!
Okay, bro, we're good. Isn't it free chest? Or it is free chest. I got a Huckleberry Pie out of that. Love it to see it. And a Guten Sciencer smock that I'll never use. Ain't that something? What did I get on my storm, actually?
Wizard, I am so pleased you are not dead. So, what did you find down there? Did you find the maker of the strange noises? Wait, what? You saw yourself?
Which self was it? Past you? Present you? Future you? Define paradox you. Oh, fascinating.
These noises, you been hearing them from every cavity? We haven't. It's like they're calling out to you. And now you come down there meeting yourself. We've been trying to find the source of these cavity things. It's you, all along, Wizard.
Dear me, it seems you have much to discuss. Nana will just see herself out. Danke!
Wizard, you are not guilty, but you are responsible. What are you doing? What have you become? We must deliberate. Court adjourned.
Well, this is certainly a most confusing development. But, Wizard, we must finish what we are starting. We must pursue Nana.
Back to Nana's office.
I am most certainly not under arrest. It is you. All of you are under arrest. And you are fired.
Forget it, Nana. Nobody's listening to you anymore. Your cronies are gone, your nanas are on the run, and we found the fix for sour gummies.
It is time for a new order of things here, I think. No more soul stealing, no more mandatory overtime, no more secret armies.
And, no more of the happiness initiative, friends. We'll sell our sweets to the spirals the old-fashioned way, without armies.
All of this means you're now trespassing on company property, yar. So come along there, nice and easy.
None of this is being over, I tell you! You have not heard the last of me!
We have definitely heard the last of her. Wizard, what is the matter? You look shaken. You found the source of the cavities. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure you can handle it.
Just as we, meaning myself and my familiars, will handle the work of bringing the delight back to Caramel.
Good luck to all of you. And I don't think you'll need to worry about further cavities or the Cabal. The latter are as shaken as we. And the former, I feel, already got what it wanted. Come, Wizard. We should report back to the Arcanum.
It will take a long time and a lot of work, but thanks to you, Wizard, the workers interested in tackling corporate hegemony have won.
And that's what's up. Lemuria streams when? I'm not really sure. I will do it when I've got time, hopefully this week. But we will have to see how that's going. In the meantime, though, we'll train up this pet, go talk to Ione, and be done. Only about 500 XP away from it now.
Ah, Wizard! Malworth, you were gone some time. I take it this means the Cabal Peace Summit was indeed a trap.
No! We just got held up rebuilding the economic structure of the world and dodging holes in reality opened by the Wizard's evil twin.
I find this second point concerning. Please elaborate, Wizard. It sounds as though this other you was making these cavities to find you. But to what end, I cannot say. And now that it succeeded, I don't know what it will do. Normally, I would recommend months of research, but recently, we restored another resource. One with vision that transcends time. I refer, of course, to Grandfather Tree, to Bartleby. I think it time the Scion enlist the aid of their patron.
Indeed. Let's see what Bartleby's got to say.
My scion, I know why you have come. You seek names for the things which hound you from below. In the future I see ripples, currents of time thrown off as if by a massive beast jetting through the sea. And all of those waves crash upon you. You are the terminus, wizard. The shore between land and sea, between the spiral and beyond. What awaits you in those waters I cannot say. When I look past the crashing waves to glimpse the creature that made them, I see nothing.
Everything and nothing. There you have it. That's the end of Caramel.
Wizard. I need help in... I don't know its name. Arcanum. Yes. I need you here.
Well, that is where I will go at the start of the 4th episode. But for now, 12-hour stream, we are questing Lemuria? No, bro. Crazy work. But yeah, for now, there's one thing that I want to quickly check. Malevolent Ice Cap, that's right. So this is what we want to look into getting, because that gives a lot of pips and good enough accuracy. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to grab one of these just for my questing experience once I actually get to Lemuria. But for now, of course, that will be next episode. And honestly, I should probably look for... Well, honestly, no, the Malevolent Robe's not good, but maybe the boots? Question mark? I mean, yeah. May as well just bag them, right? So, with that in mind, that is going to wrap up. So, for now, that is the end of Caramel. We've got still a lot in store going forward. Got this new wand that I bought for level 148 and then just didn't hit it until the very end, but that's what's up. So for now, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and of course leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.